Okay, go.
Anyway, good morning. We're here with Wayne Belog from the Delta Fire Department.
Correct.
You've been a fireman for 25 years?
Yes.
And we're just wondering, Wayne, if we can ask you a few questions about fire safety and seniors.
Yes. Go with it.
What can you tell us about that? What are some special concerns or risks associated with seniors living on their own with fire safety?
I would say one of the major concerns is mobility. Is their ability to get out in a situation where they have to leave the house. A large amount of seniors, even on their own, are still using walkers or wheelchairs, and getting out of the house is a very hard thing when things go wrong.
Understandable.
Yes.
Have you had any first-hand experience dealing with seniors in a fire or emergency situation that you could share with us?
I've had no first-hand experience of fires, but we do in the Delta District we have a community called Boston, which is a large senior population and a lot of senior homes, and so we deal with fire alarms and other medical issues and falls and stuff. So I do deal with seniors on a large call volume, but nothing to do with fire. The senior homes are usually pretty well.
Are they?
Yeah,
pretty
and
safe.
then they're pretty safe. Living on their own, a little bit different. Some mental issues start to pop up with senility and stuff when you get pots burning. Some seniors are still smokers. You get a lot of cigarette burns. Personally, was at one senior's house or their condo and looked underneath their dining room table, and there was 60 or 80 cigarette burns in the carpet, which presents a problem because now it's a fire issue in a condo type apartment setting. So
yeah, and especially for their mobility and stuff, it's pretty hard to move quick when you need to, right?
Yeah, and he himself is in a wheelchair and missing one leg, and we pick him up on a constant basis off the floor. That's what we're usually there, is just to get him back into his chair. And like I say, but he's a smoker and a heavy smoker, and so
yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
There's a kitty. What special pointers would you give the students studying senior care and home support? Do you have anything to add?
I would say with seniors, one of the biggest things you guys could probably do is stress their own safety, making sure their hallways are clear, their walkways are clear. A large amount of seniors like to start hoarding, it seems, and then they move into smaller accommodations, and they keep all their furniture, and we go in to do a call and we have to move furniture just to get them from their bedroom to the door and stuff, because they want to keep everything. It's all their memories and stuff, and I understand that part, but they have to start thinning out, so accessibility.
They need a safe environment.
Yeah, accessibility for themselves to move and us to aid them in an emergency situation is huge. So I think counseling, like when you're working with the seniors, you can counsel them to let go a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be one of the biggest things, is their mobility, because like I say, that's our biggest concern in any emergency situation, is the mobility. And because, like I say, when they can't help themselves, that takes all our manpower to do the evacuation, so we can't deal with the emergency.
Yeah.
So
I know we've been doing a lot of research on it, and just for the different things they have out there, like the fire alarms and all that, but different things that you could use, they could use, or whatever, right? Like sensors and all that kind of stuff. Those pretty good, do you think?
Yeah, they definitely, I mean, there's always the hearing impaired, but now they make smoke alarms with lights, with strobe lights and lights. Also the emergency lights that come on when the power goes out, the little ones you plug into the sockets and stuff, or into the electrical outlets. That's all good for them to have, because, like I say, they are the ones that are going to have the most problems. The, kids or adults are all, the majority are mobile. They get out. They don't panic as much. They're not So as seniors with dementia and that setting in and forgetfulness, they need a little more time to organize.
So if they hear or see it.
Yeah,
right.
and then that way, if they've got light, it's not as much of a panic situation, and if they're hard of hearing, they get a strobe light, then that helps. So.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Can you think of anything else?
The other thing is to have I would say to have a little emergency bag. So if something does go wrong, they can grab a bag. It's got some medications, some clothing, and whatever else.
We never thought of that.
Yeah, that's big because, like I say, they run out, and if their house on fire, they could be like. I mean, the hospital nowadays is quick at getting, but it's still any other little.
Just to play it safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's been great, Wayne. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. So.
Yeah.